Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing and demoing the new Tati Beauty Blendiful. I was really excited to try this. I felt like it was such a unique product and a mix between a sponge and a powder puff that could apply all of your products was very intriguing to me. So I am going to let you guys know if it's actually worth your money or if you should skip it and don't waste your money at all. So if you guys want to see my review and demo on the new Tati Beauty Blendiful, then just keep on watching. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a new video. Turn on the bell and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy. Now enough talking, let's jump right in. So it says that you can use this for all different products. So I have like my everyday bag full of makeup over here. So I'm just going to use products that I'm familiar with. It's interesting because you almost kind of have to map out how you're going to use this product before you do. I've seen a lot of people work corner to corner, and I did watch Tati's video. She said she was going to come out with a video on her applying all products to her face using just the Blendiful. Hopefully she uploads that soon just to see how she would use it because she is the creator of it. But I think I'm going to start with this corner right here for primer, and I'm just going to dip it directly into the Putty primer. And I'm just going to pat it in, because this is kind of like more of like a pore filling primer. And I usually just apply it to areas that I get oily and areas that my foundation slips around. I don't know if you can see this, but there's some fuzz that came off of the Blendiful, kind of like right in here. So I don't know if this is a product that you need to wash first. I don't think I saw that anywhere. No, it doesn't say anywhere that you need to wash it first, but I do notice some fuzzies coming off of this. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that. And you guys saw I literally just opened it. It seems like the fuzzies get less and less as I use it more. So maybe it's just like a straight out of the packaging thing. Maybe if you wash it before you apply it to your face, this won't happen. But I do have some fuzz. Yep. There's another one. For foundation, I think I'm going to use the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. It's 24-hour wear, and I've been loving this. It's such a flawless application. I was thinking about using the Nars Sheer Glow just because that's like a ride or die product. It like never fails me, but I've really been into this product recently. It's such a good foundation. So for that, I'm just going to pivot over to the other corner on the fat side. I think I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand and dot it all over my face. And then I guess I'll apply some directly to or I'll swipe up some directly onto the Blendiful and try it on this side. So do you pat or swipe? I'm not really sure. So that's applying really easily. Better with the swipe than it is the pat. Now I do need something that's going to give me high coverage, or at least give me the option to have high coverage. Actually, this is really easy. It's nice because it's just swiping it on. I'm going to apply a little more onto the Blendiful because I do like a more full coverage look, and I'm going to go back into this side because I didn't do the forehead. So the application is nice. Looking at my face up close, it's kind of like applying your foundation with like a foundation brush where you get like streaks sometimes, then you need to go in and kind of buff it out. I personally find like makeup brushes, like unless it's the IT Cosmetics dual-ended brush that I love, it's kind of hard to get like a seamless application without going back in with like something like a beauty blender or a makeup sponge to just buff out any seams. It's not giving me full coverage, and I'm still getting little fuzzies falling out everywhere. So this is just, I guess, 2 layers on now. So this foundation doesn't give like the fullest coverage, but with my beauty blender, I'm usually able to go back in and kind of build up where I need. So I'm just going to do what I would do with my beauty blender and go back in over the areas I need more coverage and kind of just pounce it lightly to build up coverage. So it's not that it won't give you fuller coverage, you just have to kind of work with it, which it's a new tool, so you're going to have like a learning curve with it because I'm so used to just having a wet beauty blender and just pouncing that all over my face. So now I'm going to move on to concealer. Now concealer is my number one concern with using this because again, I need full coverage underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to do it under the eyes with the Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer, and then I'll go in a little bit with the Nars Radiant Creaming Concealer. So for this, I think I'm going to pivot and use this pointy side because it's more tapered, and I'm going to blend out. It's nice because you can fold this into a lot of different shapes, so it's like easy to get into the crevices. So I'm just patting and swiping at the same time, but more patting because, like I said, I feel like I get more coverage when I pat than when I drag. I feel like my under eyes look drier than they normally do. I don't know. I feel like it emphasizes like the lines underneath my eyes. My under eyes don't look this wrinkly usually when I apply under eye concealer. And it looks like I've set my under eyes with like a dry powder. And I use these concealers like about every day. It's between these and my Too Faced Born This Way. And I don't know, I just feel like my under eyes look drier than they normally do. Now this product, I feel like just like my overall feelings of it so far, I feel like this is for like a special occasion. Like if you really have time to sit down and apply your makeup, like this is the product for you. Like I would love to see somebody do their full face in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes using this. Like I don't think that that's the case with this product. I really don't like how my under eye looks. I really don't like it at all. Maybe on camera it looks different than it does in person, but okay, I'm gonna let that sit. And I hear that you can actually use this to cream contour, so this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure which contour I want to use. Do I want to use the Huda Beauty one, or do I want to use my Juvia's Place? I'm going to take the primer corner and dip it into the Tantour, and let's see how this applies. Okay, so this is not working with the Tantour, like at all. Not working at all with that. Okay, that's a lot better. I feel like the Huda Beauty contour, like the Tantour, is kind of a product that's hard to work with just to begin with. Like, I love the product itself, but you have to really be specific with your application or else you will probably hate that product. Okay, so blended out the forehead really nicely, and honestly with this product, I feel like it's not picking up as much product as when I would usually apply it with a brush. Now for the cheeks, not really sure how I feel about this. Okay, so with this, what I'm doing is I went in with a area that the product was more concentrated in, and I just kind of dabbed, but then in areas that I didn't, like I wanted to remove product, I went in with like a blank area, and I remember Tati mentioning that it can kind of be used as like a makeup eraser. So that's what I did. So for cream contour, I definitely prefer a brush. Again, like these particles, like there's one right there, one right there. I really hope you guys can see these. Like that's a freckle, ignore that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, this is taking me way longer to apply my cream contour than usual. I kind of just stopped specifically using certain areas. Now it's just kind of like a free-for-all. Everything's just kind of blended together. I'm gonna try using a brush to kind of buff this out. So just applying this product with a brush, it didn't settle into my under eye lines like it did using the Blendiful. Now I am going to go in and set my under eyes. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This powder has never done me wrong. And I am just going to go in, again, I'm not trying to map out this thing anymore. I just don't have the brain power for that. Now this is applying the powder beautifully, but I wouldn't expect anything else from something that's like a blender powder puff hybrid. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows because I'm tired of looking at them. Now that the powder is applied, my brows are on, I'm going to go in and actually set my whole face. And I am going to go into, it is the Makeup Forever powder, and I'm just going to, again, I'm not being careful of where I'm applying this. Ooh, yes, this is applying this like butter. This is applying this amazing. I would honestly just buy this just to apply my powders because it really did a great job of setting my under eyes, and it did an amazing job of setting my whole face with pressed powders. I like applying the Candlelight Glow Powder on top. But this is applying powder phenomenally. Like, this is amazing. So this product would be something that would be great to have in your bag, because I don't like carrying around like a whole set of brushes with me when I'm trying to apply my makeup on the go. But this is great for powder. Like, it applied my bronzer, like my Candlelight Glow Powder. It applied that seamlessly. It applied my setting powder amazing, and my under eye powder, it applied it like it was no big deal. I think that I'm going to use this to set my, oh my gosh, these fuzzies, they're like tickling me, and it's a little overstimulating, not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna use my blush. One of my favorite blushes at the moment is the Laura Mercier blush color Infusion in Pomegranate, and I'm going to take this on the pointy end and just kind of swipe this on the apples of the cheek, kind of in like a teardrop. You want to really just glide this on the skin, like just glide it across. That's how I'm getting the best application here. When I really press it and drag it, it kind of pulls up the layers underneath. But when I'm very gentle and just kind of glide the product on, that's when I get the most airbrushed effect with it. Did you? Oh, whew. Okay. I'm going to try to wash these and see if they're less fuzzies, because the fuzzies are, oh my God. I really don't do well with like things tickling my face. I'm going to go in with my current favorite highlight. It's from Kaja Beauty, and it's the Mochi Glow in Stardust 04. And I'm going to load that up and apply that right over here. So this is usually like more of a subtle lit from within glow, but I like how this picks up this product. So now I'm going to actually try to chisel out my face using the Blendiful, and I'm going to again use the black one. I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty Powder because it's like a banana shade, so it's good at highlighting. So this is amazing for cutting the cheek. I really like this for baking. This applied my bake very easily. Sometimes I struggle with getting the Beauty Blender to apply this just seamlessly and easily. Now I am going to go in and do my eyes using the Tati Beauty. This is the Textured Neutrals palette. I was really hesitant to purchase this product, but I'm really glad that I did, because this is such a beautiful, versatile palette. It's been my go-to for the past few days. In my last video, it was actually what I was wearing. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to just work that into the crease. These shadows are so pigmented and they blend really well. And the glitters in this palette, oh my gosh. Like, I would buy this palette over and over again just for the glitters. Any palette that I've used that has like a pressed glitter in it, they usually fall all over my face. They are usually really hard to work with, and these, she really did an amazing job with formulating these glitters in this palette, because they are the easiest glitters to work with. You could apply your whole face and put these glitters on top, and they would not disrupt anything. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful deep brown shade right here and pack this all over my lid. I'm using the Morphe M166 brush. Okay, and now that I've packed that all over my lid, I'm going to go in and buff it out. I'm going to go in with this metallic shade right here and apply it right on top. I mean, these shades are just so beautiful. They're so pigmented. I wish all shadows applied like these. They're just so pigmented and easy to work with. Okay, and now for underneath the eye, because I've been into a smoky look lately, I'm going to go back in with that first matte shade and buff out the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into the matte brown. I'm actually going to chisel out the outer corner of my eye, again using the Blendiful. It would probably be easier to use like the pointy side, but I used blush on there. And I'm going to dust off the bake. Okay, so I am going to apply liner and lashes and contour my nose, and I will be right back. I was thinking about doing my nose contour off camera, but I was like, you know what? Isn't that the whole point of the Blendiful? So I am going to try to do my normal nose contour, and I feel like this is going to fail miserably. So I am going to go in with like the cleanest portion of this full-size Blendiful and really pinch it in there. And I'm going to go into my sculpting powder, and I'm just going to, oh man, I'm nervous. I feel like this is going to ruin my whole makeup if I do it wrong. So I'm just going to lightly drag it down. Then, not bad. So in here, it's kind of like taking off some of the product, but my nose kind of always does that. I feel like it looks good, but I feel like that was really, I'm not even gonna lie, that was really easy to apply. It's kind of hard to like place the product where you want with this thing, like on both sides. I don't know if like you guys have tried this, but like the symmetry is kind of off, and that might just be because you need to get used to it. But so I'm gonna have to look at this in the viewfinder because I honestly can't really, like, I feel like it pulled up product, like it pulled up the foundation around here on my nose, but I feel like in here it was really easy to apply, like it was really smooth and applied everything. I'm gonna apply a lip and set my face. Okay, so I just went into the bathroom and took a look at my makeup, and I feel like my makeup looked very airbrushed. I do feel like I need a little more contour, so I'm going to go back in with the Blendiful with some more powder and just bronze up my cheeks a little. I feel like it's just a little blah. I just put blush on my nose. See? I knew this is not a good idea. Overall, my review of the Tati Beauty Blendiful is, I like the idea. I think it's a really innovative concept, but to be completely honest with you, would I use this every day? No, because I'm the type of person that needs it to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. I want to look flawless, but fast. So this is not that product. If you want to look flawless, this is a really great product if you were using it for like a night out. If you have like 2 hours to kill on applying your makeup, this is the product for you. It applied my powder products just beautifully and seamlessly, and this is a great product to just throw in your bag along with your beauty blender. I would use the beauty blender for my liquid products, and I would use this for my powder products because this applies powder products better than my beauty blender does. It doesn't absorb like a lot of product, but then again, when I was applying this underneath my eyes, I felt like it did kind of absorb some of the product. And when I was applying my foundation, it didn't go on quite as opaque as it does with the beauty blender. So maybe it is absorbing product. I'm not really sure, but this just is not my personal preference. For liquid, I have a very specific way I need my products to apply on my face. Like I said, I need it to be full coverage. I need my hyperpigmentation covered, and I need my under eye bags to be covered, but I don't want my products to sink into my fine lines underneath my eyes. I don't want to look older. I don't want to look drier. I felt like this dried out my under eyes and just made me look haggard, which is not what I want. That's not the look I'm going for. If you're looking for something that doesn't have a learning curve, then this is not going to be the product for you. There is a learning curve with this. You definitely have to play around with it and get the hang of it. I do like the size of it. I think it's a great size. I like how you can use it with a lot of different products. There's a lot of real estate here for you to apply different products. I like that it's machine washable. I like the face halos and the Laura Mercier powder puffs. I just throw them in the washing machine, and then I like how they're reusable, they're sanitary. Yeah, I will have to see how these wash and dry, and I will let you guys know how that works. I'll probably do something on IG stories for you guys and keep you updated on them. But honestly, congratulations to Tati Beauty on coming out with another product. I was really excited that I got to try these, and I feel like it was a really unique idea. I mean, you really can't knock Tati Beauty for her imagination when it comes to beauty products. I mean, the Textured Neutrals palette, it is such an amazing palette. It's sturdy, it has a mirror, it's high quality, and just the unique color story in this is something that I haven't seen on the beauty market, and this is such a unique product. It is similar to a powder puff, but different. It's almost like a powder puff, but better. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Would you pick up this product? Do you like it? If you've tried it, were you not a fan? Let me know. I want to know all of your thoughts down in the comment section. This was not a flop to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss a new video. And don't forget to turn on the bell button so you always get notified every time I upload. All right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.